Okay, welcome back everybody to Coffee and Art in the Morning. I'm Dee Dee. This is a live show on Ustream.tv. So if you're watching over on YouTube, thanks for watching the recording. And I got some happy mail here from Limo Norma, and I got some books, and there's a couple books in here from her too. So I'm gonna do books and magazines and all that, and a little bit of mini haul after I do the Happy Mail unboxing. But I covered up the addresses, but I wanted y'all to see. Look, she completely wrapped it in like leopard duct tape. So anyway, I know what you call it. Terry's not here right now, but we got to. Let me see. Where's my? Because of the paper, we're gonna do. Oh, I think I have my sound off. Hang on. All right, so I'm going to set this right over here and pull things out one at a time. So, yeah. So, thank you, Norma, for the happy mail. I'm glad you made it this morning. I wasn't sure I was going to make it this morning. I was just going to go get and I've already told the girls this 3 times as people have come in, but going to go get my mission done on my car and my tags. So he's going to take my car this morning. So I'm here anyway till after he gets back from that. So I thought I'd go ahead and stream this morning, and yeah, we'll do some happy mail and book chat. Okay, so first off, she sent me a nice card. She makes these cards, and she did send me a bunch for encouragements, birthdays, giveaways. And so, let's see, let me get my light. It's not bright right there. It's a glare. Okay. So she sent me a nice card with a nice note in it, thanking me for streaming and all that. And I really appreciate it. I love me an encouraging card. And yeah, thanks. Thanks, Limo. I know her name's Norma, but I just like calling her Limo. I like the nicknames. I like people's nicknames. And so she sent me a real nice note in here. And then she sent us a bunch of cards that she makes these. And I don't send out birthday cards to everybody because it was getting to be, it was over 200. So I had to quit sending out birthday cards to all the fibs. But I still like to send a get well, a thinking of you, something like that. And so it's nice to have the different cards like these to send out. Let's see, I'm trying to there we go. So you can see they're just really pretty, very, very encouraging. So you can see here. Hope my lighting is okay. We always have that issue. And this one's sealed in there, so I really appreciate cards to share with everybody else. So then, let's come over here. She stocked me up on a few more Post-it notes. I like these big ones. These are good when I take notes in books, and then you can stick them in your book. Because, I annotate books, and so when I'm looking for my, let me look for my, where are you? Where is my, looking for my X-Acto knife. There it is. Come on, there we go. So if you annotate books, and sometimes some books don't have as much room as others, it's nice to have a larger because any size Post-it note, you all know I live on a Post-it notes. But the large ones are nice for taking notes in books and sticking up, and I write small. So this is that's a lot of notes on one of those pages. And so it's just nice to have a big Post-it note sheet. So that's awesome. And then the little ones here. And I share them too. I do share things like that in Happy Mail and giveaways and stuff like that. Then I tell you, she's trying to get me to have to be chunky like my Snowball Oliver cat. I'm telling you, it's like a book of chocolate. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I like having some chocolate in the refrigerator and just snapping off a little cube every now and then. So she sent Swiss milk. This is the one she sent last time, and I think it's about halfway done. You know, I pace myself like the M&Ms. One of those. I know Janet's gonna laugh at me when I tell her I can make one of those. Uh, the coffee M&M peanut M&Ms last for a week. I can make those last for a week. And then this one has almonds, and this one is dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is supposed to be, they're finding out that it's got antioxidants and all that stuff in it. So, you know, and coffee too. You know, coffee and chocolate. I know, everyone needs a good dose of chocolate, right, Scoobs? Then she sent, oh, and she sent Hubster a roll of stamps. I told him he couldn't have it till I showed them. I said, I got to show the stamps before you get to use them. But I did put a bunch of Happy Mail in the box this morning. So I got up early and got all my Happy Mail out today, envelope type. Yeah, if it has to go to the post office, then he takes it for me. But that's 5 minutes, Jean. And then she sent some more of her little necklaces and jewelry and stuff. And one of the tags, she had the tag on one of these. It came off of one. And she makes these. I don't know if she wants to see her phone number to show, but you know, can I show your email, or do you? I don't know if she wants me to do that, so I'm going to take off the tags until she gives me permission to show that. I really should have something here. It's hard to see. I need let me get a piece of paper here. There we go. So let's see what she has. I haven't taken any of these out yet. Picola is our new mod, and I already promised I'm going to send her one of these. I'm going to send her one of Norma's special bead necklaces here. Yeah. Are you getting ready to leave?
Yeah, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Y'all get ready for the garage door to open. He's heading out to get my car tags. It's okay, you can show it? Okay, so if anyone likes, I won't show your phone number. But, yeah. Norma's, well, I don't know if you can see it there. If y'all are interested in it, in any of the stuff she makes. I don't know, you don't have an Etsy shop, do you, Norma? And, one of the little hearts came off here. What did I do? Maybe that's supposed to be on there. I don't know. These are like little, ephemera things. Like this would be very pretty on top of a journal. Like, let me get one. Like, look, here's my, this is one of my journals that's I'm using. It's Harry. I think we should name him Harry. But wouldn't this be cool? Look, like right in the center. Look at that. Isn't that cool, guys? That would be an awesome, journal jewelry. Not yet. You're still working on your Etsy. Okay. Well, get crack-a-lackin', Missy. Do I need to get out the Whip app? Hello, Robin. Anybody else I'm missing? Thanks, everybody, for being there. Hey, Carrie Ann. And so I'm showing Happy Mail from Norma Limo. But look, isn't that cool? Like, I think that might have to go on there. That might have to go on there, Norma. So she sent that. Set that aside. And then I haven't opened these yet, so I'm not sure exactly if they're necklaces or what. We'll have to bust them open. They're beads. They're beaded. But I like how she has them in their little package, in the little bags. Doesn't that so cute? You just want to like pet it and touch it for a moment. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. Oh, these are bracelets. Oh, we just might need to wear one of those. Isn't that pretty? Look, guys. I have some the bracelets and necklaces I wear. They're like silver charms and silver, but they're too clangy. I can't wear them on stream. They're too noisy to wear, so I don't wear much jewelry. I wear my little leather bands or one of my boo bands or something like that. But jewelry is noisy, or my jewelry is noisy. And yeah, put it on your journal. Exactly. Yeah. And so isn't it they're just so pretty, and they're shiny and silver is what I like. I like silver. So yeah, so I'll wear one of those. We'll put one back in the thing here. I already told Pacola she's getting one, so our new mod. Okay, so let's see what's in this one. And this one is okay, this one is a bracelet too. Or like, yeah. I was gonna say, but it's in that. Is there two there? I think there's two. Is there two, or is that one? It's on that wire, that bouncy. That's one. It's on that bouncy wire. That's here. I'll put one on so you can see. Well, let me get it on my arm here. Let me get it. Whoa! Come back here. Let's put it on. It's one of those wrap ones, and it's got the wire in it. Look. There we go. I feel so fancy. Memory wire. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. The memory wire. I feel so fancy. Yeah. Aren't they beautiful? Look at that, guys. Yeah. So that's just awesome, and I share this stuff. I like to keep one thing, but I give it away for you guys. I like to share with you guys. So there's that, and let's see. She's got one more here. Let's open it up. She can remember the world for memory. She couldn't remember the word for memory. Yeah, Jean. Okay, sassy. Jean said I couldn't remember the word memory wire. Good one. Okay, and then this, let's see. Is this yeah, this is, ooh, I like the necklace. Look at this. It's got the little, they're not memory wires. They got the little, like they're the, what do you call it? Like, the links, the chain, the little rings, the loops. Look how they're loose, though. I love that. Isn't that cool, guys? Very clever. Very clever. I could see these on Etsy. And it's a long one here, like this. See? Nice, big, chunky clasp. Love that. So, yeah. Can y'all see? I just love me some silver. I just love silver. Jump rings. Thank you. See? I couldn't remember jump rings. Linking rings. Those things that link. Yeah, jump rings. But look how cool that is. That they move. It's like, I don't know, very meditative. Very meditative. So, yeah, thank you so much. Thanks so much. I know. Isn't it nice? Very nice. It matches my ring. Yeah, it's not Monday morning brain on Friday. Exactly, Jean. Exactly. So thank you so much. I'll put these in the thing. Like I said, I'm gonna send our new mod Pacola something. So thank you. Thank you for sharing. We'll do some giveaways. Okay, let's see what else. Let me get a sip of coffee. We'll drag this out because we like to take our time with. Hmm. Do I need to bust open some chocolate? We might need to bust open some chocolate here. Y'all are gonna be mad because I'm gonna eat in front of you, right? Are y'all gonna be? Oh my gosh, chocolate! Let's bust off a little square. We'll get a little bite of dark chocolate here. Yum. I'm bad, I know. I'm so bad. That'll help my memory there, Jean. Okay. So, I've got a couple books here. Oh, that box. Hang on. I gotta savor this chocolate for just a moment. The only thing that needs to go with it is sniffing crayons or an old leather book or a new book. Yes, coffee and chocolate in the morning. Okay. So, I know I'm bad. So, she sent me 2 books, and I'll go ahead and show the books, and we'll just continue into books here, talking about books. Might have to pull some off the shelf. We'll see. She sent me the Stephen Hawking illustrated Brief History of Time, The Universe in a Nutshell. And it's so beautiful and pristine, and it's just a stunning book, and it's heavy and weighty, and y'all know Stephen Hawking just passed away, so makes it even more special. So let's see if I can zoom in one here. Let's adjust the lighting. Hang on, guys. Get it a little bit less. Just a little there. So we're just going to take a moment and pet it. Pet the book. Pet the book. Isn't it beautiful? I mean, look at it. The gold foil. If I was a booktuber, I mean, I could just go on and on about this. Where's Jen reading with pugs? I need Jen. I usually show a lot of books, but I don't really talk about them, I watch a lot of booktubers. If y'all don't watch booktubers, y'all need to. And depending on the, what type of book you like to read, there's all different kinds. But I love how they'll show a book. Of course, they wouldn't have a black background where the book gets lost. But they'll show the book, and they'll talk about the inlaid gold, the shiny label on the cover, the way the text is. They'll talk about, the title. They'll show the spine. Who it was published by. This is Bantam. Who it's published by. I mean, I love BookTube. Everybody raise your hand if you like BookTubes. The back cover. The illustrated A Brief History of Time. First published in 1988, Stephen Hawking's A Brief History of Time is a landmark volume in scientific writing. For this expanded edition, Professor Hawking prepared a new introduction to the book, wrote an entirely new chapter on wormholes and time travel, and updated the original text. A classic work that now brings to the reader the latest understanding of cosmology. I almost said cosmetology. We'll put some makeup on while we're reading. The illustrated A Brief History of Time is a story of the ongoing search for the secrets of the heart of time and space. The Universe in a Nutshell. In his accessible and often playful style, Stephen Hawking takes us to the cutting edge of theoretical physics and guides us on the search to uncover the secrets of the universe. Copious four-color illustrations help clarify this journey into a surreal wonderland where particles, sheets, and strings move in 11 dimensions, and where the original cosmic seed from which our universe sprang was a tiny nut. And then he talks a little bit about Stephen Hawking. So, you like to watch booktubes, Robin? I know, right? What did Scoop say? I missed something she said. Everyone's saying, good one, Scoobs. What did Scoop say? A trick I use is if you don't count the M&Ms. What is it? You don't count the M&Ms. I lost it. Oh, you don't count the M&Ms as you eat them? It flew off my screen. You girls, y'all still talking about the chocolate. I took a bite in front of you. I need a booktube. Yeah, if y'all just put in, in YouTube search and look up book reviews. It might even come up as booktuber, or you'll find them. Okay, so let's open the cover. Oh, we're savoring the moment, people. We're savoring the moment of chocolate and books and coffee. Oh, thank you so much for the books, Norma. It's awesome. I'm not going to, obviously, I would love to sit here and read the whole book. I mean, to you. I would read the whole book to you. I seriously would. Not in one sitting, but. And it's just, it's just a stunning book. It's beautiful. It's beautiful in its presentation, everything about it. And it weighs a ton. It's very heavy. The pages are thin, and there's a lot of them. Let me see how many pages. 216 pages, including the index and everything in the back, the glossary. Look, I love that picture. Look at this picture. I would love to do that as a painting. I don't know if that's a painting or a digi painting, but look at that. Isn't that awesome looking? Does it say who did this? I'm sure it's in here somewhere. Somebody that did a lot of the artwork, and some of them are old, from old paintings and things. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a flip through it. I love science, technology. I actually even like math, except for algebra, because nobody can explain algebra to me. I love geometry, because I can understand geometry, because it's in pictures. My algebra teacher couldn't explain algebra to me, so yeah, I'm kind of like dense when it comes to algebra, but I love geometry, science, inventions, anything that's invented. I'll read a book on any invention. I love reading about inventions, the thought processes, the creativity, what idea, where they got their ideas. Yeah, I love all that. I do, and I haven't even got to the other one yet. I know everybody else will probably like the other one, but I mean, I like them both. But this, I love science, technology, inventions, discoveries, all that. So I will be actually reading this book. Seriously. I have another book by Stephen Hawking, but I forget the title of it right off the bat. It's not the one on time. It's what is it? Anyway, I do have another one by him. But I just love the illustrations, and I love this. This is like right up my alley right there. And when I first started reading as a kid, I started out reading biographies. I read, in elementary school. When I first started reading, I would go to the school library and pick up we didn't have bookstores on every corner back then. I'm not saying how old I am, but we didn't have bookstores on every corner. Did we, Janet? Where's Eileen? Anyway, so when my school library, I started reading biographies first, and then here's the universe in a nutshell. And then I graduated from that to spy novels and science fiction in junior high. So I've read science fiction since, probably sixth grade. And so I've always loved science fiction, anything like that. Time travel, Heinlein, Asimov, you know, they're my sci-fi heroes. So I love all this. So let me see I just got really, I guess it's not flashing out too bad. The sun came out of the rain. So anyway, I am looking forward to reading this. It will go in my stack. I have a stack. I'm probably up to about 20 books in my stacks that I'm reading currently. And I read multiple books at the same time, as long as they're not real similar. Like I wouldn't read, and I don't read a lot of fiction anymore. I used to read British mysteries. Well, I've shown them to y'all before, my favorite ones and all. And but now I read more nonfiction. You know, um, but I have stacks that I read. I'll read a little bit of one, a little bit of another. I annotate my books. I take notes. I have notebooks on notes and things like that. And as long as they're not too similar. Like I wouldn't probably read two Stephen Hawking books at the same time, or another book on time with his. I keep them kind of different topics. Don't read them all at the same time. Um, oh, you have a telescope in your backyard? Oh my gosh, awesome! Now this is just me, Limo, Norma. It would frustrate me into having a telescope that I couldn't see. Like I'd want to go to to the big, planetarium kind, because I would go, oh look, what's that? What? I can't see it. What is that? What is that right there? You want to see further. I've looked through them before, but I don't have one. I think the kids had one when they were, smaller, and the grandkids have had them. Uh, you like sci-fi? Hubby is not. Well, what is he, more actual science? He doesn't want to. He doesn't want the fiction part. He just wants the science part. Limo. So, anyway, I'm just sitting here talking about and petting it for a moment. Then the other book she sent, let me put this right here because I want to hug it after a while. I'll probably have to back out one here for this next one. Y'all know I collect Nick Bantock books. I think I have all but two of his books. And I've shown them to you. I won't get them all out now. But I love Nick Bantock. I love his collage. I like the way he thinks, and I like the way and I've shown this one here a few times. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 10 of his books, 10 different ones, and this is the last one that I bought of his is the Trickster's Hat, and it's his like on creativity, little projects, little is it third? How many are in here? 50? I think there's 50, 40, no, 40, 48. What does it say? How many? Anyway, there's like 48 to 50, something like that. Little prompts and challenges. Like here's one 4 square collage. And he gives you all kinds of little, homework things to do. And he's a collage artist. And, I am too. So, I love me some collage. I should pull out a lot of my collage books to share with you. I have another one. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I have one on Amazon Cart. I'm looking forward to getting that next collage book. But anyway, so Nick Bantock does a lot of different kinds of collage, and he does a lot of things with old maps, postage, vintage, um, ephemera. He does a lot of ephemera collage. And this one's called Urgent Second Class, Creating Curious Collage, Dubious Documents, and Other Art from Ephemera. And of course, he's the one that wrote all the Griffin and Sabine books. And plus, his biography is awesome. And I still wasn't going to pull them all off the shelf, but you know. Oh my goodness. But, his biography is The Artful Dodger, and it's his biography, and talks about all the different things he's done, his journey, how he started out in book illustration, book cover illustration. It's just it's eye candy, even if you didn't like to read it. But of course, I had to read it, you know. But yeah, see some of his book cover illustrations. So anyway, all that being said, one of the only books that I didn't have by him was The Egyptian Jukebox. So, what did Norma do? Hey, Karen and Katrina, anybody else popping in? And I got a glare there. Let's see if I can. Well, I'll have to prop this up a little. Hang on. Let me get this book here to prop it up with. Hang on. Just to get the ring light off of it. So Norma sent me a note here. Dear Dee Dee, I bought this book at a thrift store, and it had some handwritten notes in it. So I left them in the back of the book. It's like a little treasure with the notes in the back. Spoiler alert, I believe there are clues and answers to the book's riddle. So if you don't want to know, don't look. Enjoy the book. It looks cool, and so do the notes. Love, Norma. So, of course, I will keep this in the book from Norma. And then in the back, and I did not read them, but I did see. Look at this. They're notes to the riddle. And I'm not going to look too closely at them because I don't want it to be solved for me. Have y'all ever played Myst? Riven, Myst, Uru, any of those games? Then you know what, then you would be petting this book right now. That's awesome. Yeah, yes, I know. I love little notes and things in books too. I annotate my books, so you know, hopefully the grandkids or whoever gets my books will enjoy my notes too. Okay, so I have this propped up, trying to not have the. I guess let me just move my camera down just a touch. There we go. And so anyway, this is one of the books I did not have. You like Miss Robin? Oh my gosh, I'm another Miss sister. I know. If y'all ever played Myst or Riven or Uru or any of the Cyan properties, they have a Kickstarter. I don't know if it's still going on. But I have them all. I have every game, every book. I have everything that they ever made. So, but if you want to have the complete collection, they have a Kickstarter. They're reintroducing the whole collection. And so, yeah. I know, right? So we're gonna look through it. Hey, Julie Topaz. So let's see what year this one came out. I don't remember. 1993. First published in 1993. So I'll just read a little bit here. The Mystery. And remember, I showed y'all a while back the book that I got based off of it's called it's The Secret, but it's not The Secret like the one where you talk about like speaking what you want and that's what you get kind of secret. Not that book. The one. Well, let me go run and get it here. It's in my bedroom. And I talked about this on another book, if you want to call it a booktube, a book show. I talked about this before. And if y'all watch Destination, you know, the Josh Gates Discovery Channel guy. And now he's got Legendary Places. He's got like 3 different shows. Anyway, he did a show on The Secret, A Treasure Hunt. And this book came out I think in the 80s. The author has since passed away, and there are still, I think there's 12 treasures, and only 3 have been found. And 1982, I think, is when he hid all the treasures. And how he did it was he gave poems like the history of the trolls and different things, and he'd have poems, and then he'd have paintings to go along with it. So the paintings and the poems would lead you to the treasure. And Josh Gates, on one of his shows, hunted one down, and actually he hunted down 2, and he was real close to finding. I think if there hadn't been and maybe he went back, I don't know. There was a thunderstorm at one of the places, and so they stopped their digging. I know he was right on it. He had to be right on the place. But anyway, so I bought this book not because I'm going to go out and look for the treasures, but because I like the artwork. So I really bought it for the artwork, but I love all the poetries, the stories behind they made a whole story out of it. And then they interviewed the artist. It's just really, I love this kind of thing. I just love this kind of thing. So, back to this. We have our little rabbit trails, right? All right, so let's read the mystery. I'm not going to read the whole book. I'm going to show y'all the drawers and all that, but all right. The Egyptian jukebox is a wondrous, quirky museum cabinet. It was built by the eccentric millionaire Hamilton Hasp, who used his ineffable wealth to indulge his passions: carpentry, painting, acquiring old artifacts, and, as he put it, cunningly contriving conundrums. The jukebox embodies all of Hap's skills and is the last and most enigmatic of his fabrications. It's a 3-dimensional mystery housed in a splendid wooden cabinet of 10 drawers, which are filled with items carefully selected from the bizarre museum collection. Although these items seem randomly jumbled, they have been positioned with care in order to lay down a trail of clues that answer a question. Sorry, I'm going to get all into this. On the box's inscription plate, Hasp invites the viewer to solve the riddle. Where do my worlds join? That's the question. Where do my worlds join? In addition to the visual and written clues, there came a vocal assistance. Upon opening any of the drawers, the jukebox lit up, whilst a disc deep in the cabinet's belly began to play a recording of Hamilton Hasp telling a story, a singularly perplexing tale from his years of travel. This book has been published with the kind permission of Tanis Hasp, Hamilton's only daughter, and the present owner of the jukebox. It is both a biographical treatment of her father's ingenuity and the first chance for those outside the family circle to pit their wits against the old fox, who disappeared shortly after the jukebox's completion. It is Tanis Hap's belief that her father left a clue within the cabinet that may throw light on the whereabouts. We have transcribed Hasp's stories, given you photographs of the inside of the drawers, and printed the inscription and cue notes that were found pasted to the underside of each drawer. With the relevant information before you, you may be able to succeed where others have failed, by solving the mystery of the Egyptian jukebox. Oh my gosh, don't y'all love it? So anyway, so it has the inscription. Inscribed on the front of the jukeboxes are the following words: where do my worlds join? And then it has all the different ones: Horus the falcon, and it has all the different like Egyptian gods, if you will. Okay, then it has drawer 1. So like here's drawer 1. And there's all the drawers are photographed. The answer is in the back of the book. Okay, well, we won't look at the back. That's like, okay, I got to show y'all another book. Well, I won't stop to show it to you now, but I think it's in the, is it in the kids' room? Hang on. Sorry. I don't know, maybe downstairs. I think I took it out of the kids' bookshelf and I might have taken it downstairs. Maybe it's up here. If I don't find it now, but it's the alphabet book of hidden things. I bet it's downstairs. I'm looking on my bookshelf. It's probably downstairs. I might go down there, run down there when I get coffee and see if I can find it. But that's another hidden thing. A book of paintings with hidden things. Yeah, the Kirby coloring books have all the answers in the back too. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. Drawer 1, clue page. Clue page. So they've got it like mapped out, everything that's in there. Here's a list of it. Oh, I can't wait. So I'm just going to do a flip so that y'all can kind of just see what's in the drawers. Hey, Eileen. We're into books right now, Miss Eileen. So isn't this awesome? Thank you so much, Limo. I'm going to be absorbed. I'm telling you. I love this kind of thing. This is like right up my alley. That's why I love the Myst games, Riven, Myst, Uru, all those. They're puzzle games. I love the computer puzzle games. I used to play those, you know, on my PC, all the kind of hidden things. I don't like shoot 'em ups. I don't like WoW and all the, you know, I don't play any of those because I don't like shoot 'em ups. You know, I like solving puzzles. So yeah, that's what I like to do. Books are like Janet's pens. You need them all. I know, right, Eileen? So I'm just giving you a little flip through here. And it's just, I don't know, they're just thought-provoking and, yeah. Okay, so it says, for the solution of the mystery, please turn the page. Well, I'm not going to look in there, so, yeah. But it was cool that I'm not looking closely at the notes, but that somebody left the notes in the book. When if y'all are just joining me, just coming into the chat, Norma Limo found this at a thrift store and sent it to me. So I put Norma's note in there too. So yeah, I'm real excited about this. So thank you so much for everything, Norma. It's so awesome. I know, right? Yes, clues and fun. I know, right? So, yeah. I know. So thank you. Thank you for everything. Okay, so, and like I said, maybe I should do a giveaway. Oh, I'm giving one of these to Pacola. Let's see. I'll give her that one. Okay, well, I think I'm going to give this one to Pacola here. I'm going to give her this bracelet. Our new mod Pacola. I'm going to send her this memory wire bracelet. I'll send that to her. So let's put a note on that for her. And I think I've got one on here. Got one of these on here. I think I'll give away one of these. So I'll do that at the end of the show here for whoever's here in chat. At the end of the show, at the end of this book show, we'll do a giveaway with this. Okay, let me get a post-it. Where are my post-its here? I love this melody that you said, pearls are mermaid tears. I wrote that down. I have to put that in the wingnut book. Even though it's not funny, I just like it as a, you know. So we'll do that. Okay. So now I'm going to show you some of the things that I got at the bookstore, and yeah, we might just go into some more books. Did you see my tweet that the latest software update for the? Yes, I don't have the Cameo 3, Jean, but I'm happy for you. Jean has the Silhouette Cameo 3, and so she finally got a software update. So anyway, if y'all are listening to this, you have the Cameo 3 on a Mac, and you could not get your Bluetooth to work with the Cameo 3 on your Mac. They have a software update, so now you can get it to work wirelessly. Congratulations, Jean. I did see that tweet. Okay, so I went to Hobby Lobby. I'll show you what I got at Hobby Lobby, and then I'll show you what I got at Books A Million, and anything else I got here. Okay, so I went to Hobby Lobby, had a 40% off coupon, and actually I went to see Actually, I went to get something else, and forgot what I didn't have it on my note, and so when I left, I went, oh, I forgot this X. But anyway, Tim Holtz had I think it's all week. If you have a Hobby Lobby, Tim Holtz has all his stuff on, well, he doesn't, the store has all Tim Holtz items on sale for 30% off. So this little ephemera pack, which I've already I've already taken it out of the package, and it has a whole bunch of little faux ephemera. And I like this because it was tiny. So when I send little Happy Mail cards out and things like that, I like having these little things like this. So it's just a bunch of tiny ephemera, little butterflies, ticket stubs, and I mean, I don't know how many are in here. How many does it say? 111 pieces of tiny, get my light here, tiny faux ephemera, as we call it. Little mini, see, look, little tiny ticket stubs and tiny little butterflies. Y'all just saw me pull out Nick Bantock books. Well, you know, need I say more? Yeah, the I Spy books. Yeah, I've had a few of those, but I ended up like cutting them up. But yeah, after the kids outgrew them. But yeah, I used to have a lot of the I Spy books. And you can still get those like all the time on sale. I know, I'm terrible, right? Don't email me, people. I tell you, I mean, if you don't buy them and use them up, then they're going to end up in a landfill. You might as well use them to make some more art, right? Now, I mean, I don't like my Nick Bantock books. I'll never cut those up. You know, I mean, anyway. Okay, so there's that. I just put them in a coffee lid, you know, my palettes. And so I think this was like $1 on sale or something like that, $1.50. And then this, I did not need this, but I got this specifically, and I've already used some of it up for Happy Mail. The worn wallpaper, and it's just different sheets of like scrapbook paper that's kind of textury, like worn wallpaper. And I used to have tons of those old wallpaper books because I used to be a visual merchandiser. And back when I was a visual merchandiser, i.e. display person, the wallpaper was big. So anytime a wallpaper company got new wallpaper, we could take the books. I used to have, I mean, I probably had 10 feet of wallpaper books at one time. I since got rid of all. I think I've one in my closet in there that's blocked off. I can't even get into with my old art in it. I think I've one, maybe 2 old wallpaper books still. But this was before scrapbook paper, before scrapbooking, before scrapbook. I mean, I guess people would still maybe use wallpaper back in the day in their artwork and, you know, whatever. But there was no scrapbook paper around, so we use wallpaper, right, for that kind of stuff. So these are the ones that came in a pack. I think it's normally like $3.99. I got for 30% off. And there's all the patterns. And what I do with these is they fit nicely in business size envelopes. So if I send out stickers or Happy Mail, I just fold them in half like this. I put stuff in here and I tape them shut. And so that's what I like this stuff for, is Happy Mail. So I think there's 3 of each. There's like I only have 1 or 2 of some because I've given away. Some of them just end up damaged by kids anyway. I don't know. I didn't have any that were damaged by kids. Um, but yeah, but you could use them for all kinds of art projects. So I think there's 3 of each, 2 or 3 of each, 3, 2, 2 of each, I guess. So I'm just going to kind of show you the different ones. And they're faded looking. They're faded, you know, like worn wallpaper. But I like to use these for Happy Meals. So I bought a pack of them for, you know, $2.50 or whatever it was. So yeah. So I just thought I'd show you that. Got that at Hobby Lobby along with these little ephemeras, faux ephemeras. Then I got this at Hobby Lobby, 100 Days of Lettering, and I had a 40% off coupon. Hobby Lobby lets you use their 40% off coupons on books. Michael's does not. So if you might want to look for your books like, you know, craft books, art books, these kind of color books. They have all kinds at Hobby Lobby because you can use your 40% off coupon on books there. So anyway, I got this 100 Days of Lettering. It just came out. I think it's 2018. Yeah, 2018. J. Roeder. And it's 100 Days of Lettering, a complete creative lettering course. Now, I'm not going to do the course. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to do 100 Days of Lettering. But if y'all seen some of my lettering and calligraphy collection, this will be added to my collection. But it's eye candy as well. It's inspiration. It's eye candy. If you ever don't know what to do, you can always pull out one of your books. I make no excuses for my love of books, art books or otherwise. So, I'm going to quickly read you the table of contents, and they're broke down by the different days, like 10-day increments. So, like it has getting started, tools and stuff like that. And then days 1 through 10, the process. Days 11 through 20, sans serif and serif. Days 21 to 30, cursive script. Day 31 to 40, brush and western. Day 41 to 50, detail and dimension. Days 51 to 60, freestyle and representational. Days 61 to 70, integrated illustration. 71 to 80, borders and patterns. Janice probably already ordered this. I know, Hobby Lobby spoiled you without paying full price, but yeah. Day 81 to 90, combined styles. 91 to 99, real world applications. Day 100, just ta-da, like you finished. So it's really got a lot of information. If you want to do any kind of, whether you're wanting to learn brush lettering or, you know, and he does make the distinction between like type fonts, calligraphy, hand lettering. This is like hand drawing. It's like drawing your lettering. And as opposed to using a brush for brush lettering or calligraphy like with a dip pen or a nib pen, you know, this is like hand drawing. It's like drawing letters. Let's just put it that way. And yeah, if you wanted to learn anything about, he's very thorough in like the description of the parts of letters, all the different, here you go, all the different parts of a letter. Very thorough in the whole information about, you know, what a letter is. Getting started, your tools, getting inspired, break the rules, talks about your hand lettering. Your handwriting is going to have your own style. And then he takes you through, starts you out with an inspiration list for you to write down your quotes, your words, your whatever it is that inspires you to want to hand letter, and to make you start with a list of things that inspire you, and then takes you through just the rough sketch and just lettering, you know, just writing out in like he calls it wireframe lettering, just plain writing, and then building it into thicknesses, dimensional, then adding color, and gives you a space. Of course, any kind of book like this, I never really do it in the book. If I was going to try any of this, it would not be in the book. And that's funny because I love to annotate books and things, but I don't do these kind of things in the books. I'll designate a whole notebook, a 3-ring binder to something like this before I would write in the book. That's just me. And then establishing your grids, different types of shapes of grids to make your lettering, different angles and things like that. So anyway, it's very thorough. And what's cool about it is all throughout he's got his they're like little mini poster type things of his work with the saying or something on there, and it's all through the book. So it's like eye candy too, right? Digitized, doing digital, talking about the different letters and making your own alphabets. But see, like this, Bussy. Hubster always makes fun of me anytime I accidentally say Bussy. He'll look at me and go, Bussy? He does that to his sisters too. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna go. What's that? Anyway, so alphabet practice pages, your favorite quote, and turning them into alphabets, sketching. See, look at it. Isn't it just awesome? Janet, have you ordered it yet? She might go to, I don't know, Janet, you have a Hobby Lobby. Have you look for this. This was on an end cap, by the way. It wasn't in with the other art books. This was on an end cap with a whole section of lettering books and their pens, microns and brush lettering, all kinds of pens on an end cap, and all kinds of lettering books. So that's where I found it, Janet. So you had me at tacos. I just love this, So the cursive, style challenge, sketch. Here's a little on brush lettering and Western lettering, more Western lettering. But look at this. Look at the styles. So isn't that cool? We're going to toss this. Oh, well, okay. Then go pick it up, Jan. Get you your coupon online. Get your 40% coupon at the Reading. Go with the Whip app. Whip out that coupon. So anyway, being an adult is mostly just Googling stuff. So anyway, I love his little, his samples and his posters and all. So just to give y'all a little taste of what's in here. But I thought that I'd show you the books that I got in magazines and things with Norma's Happy Mail because of the book she sent me. So it all transitions well. There's no time like the present. Where's Eileen? I like to party, and by party I mean dance. No, Eileen probably, I don't know. I don't know that I've ever noticed Eileen talk about taking naps. Eileen's pretty a go-getter, although she could probably use some naps these days. Some of the stuff she's got going on, but anyway. Does anybody else think Dee Dee is being particularly evil this morning? I noticed you didn't put that in caps, Janet. You didn't want me to see that, did you? You didn't want me to read that, did you, Janet? So anyway, guys, so there is 100 Days of Lettering, a complete creative lettering course by Jay Roeder. And the ISBN, which if you go look on Amazon or whatever, 978-145-47-10-738. And it's normally $19.95. Canada, it's $26.95. But anyway, 40% off at Hobby Lobby coupon. Then over at Books A Million, At Books a Million. See, here's one of my problems, Janet. Hobby Lobby is 3 miles from my house. Michael's and Books a Million is 5 miles from my house. Barnes and Noble's a little farther. I like Denise's Barnes and Noble, and that's an hour and a half away. I have a Barnes and Noble that's closer. That's about 30 minutes away. But I love her Barnes and Noble. It's huge. I love her Barnes and Noble. But we don't get up there that often. So of course, Books a Million's only 5 miles. So I tend to go there more. All right, so I got me a new Watch Revolution. This is my favorite. There's like 3 or 4 different watch magazines. If you want to cut up watches, I like the Revolution one is the best to me because it has the biggest pictures. It has the largest photographs of watches that I like to cut up. See, like this. So, but there's all different ones. There's all kinds of watch magazines. Did you know there's pen magazines out there, Janet? Did you know there are pen magazines, Janet? I'm sure you do. So anyway, look, see? Okay, Scoobs, enjoy. Scoobs, when you get your hair cut, are you going to get one of those, what is it, a unicorn? What is it? Is it called a unicorn dye? The different streaks of color. Are you going to get one of those, Scoobs? Jen Reading with Pugs got a red one. She got a red. Is it called a unicorn? Am I thinking that right? The unicorn dye. That's what they call it. Unicorn hair. We want you to get that done, Scoobs. We're expecting to see photos. Janet. So anyway, yeah, but I love it that they show the innards, the insides of them, and then they have all kinds of articles about the people that make the watches. I mean, it's fascinating and just in itself. But I buy it for the I buy it for the pictures. So look at, let's see. I'm waiting to see if somebody mentions the unicorn hair. So anyway, big pictures like this. But there's all different ones. Like I said, I found in general, I mean, there's large pictures in all of them, but the Watch Revolution has, I think, the largest, the most photographs of big watches. And y'all know if I do posters and stuff, I love using watches. Of course, I still have my book from Vicky BR that I pulled from. Now, I've gutted it. Let's just be honest. I took the cover off. But I still have this big book of watches from Vicky BR. And you see lots of torn out pages, half done, half cut out. Because, yeah, Vicky BR sent me this, and I use this all the time. So, the cover's gone. So yeah, if y'all want to know about different, and I'm seriously, guys, there's a magazine on everything. And if you want to do any kind of magazine journaling, this might be, you might like to do a full magazine using, I don't think I could alter a whole magazine full of watches. I like using just bits, rings, half watches, turn them into planets and things like that. So just FYI on that. And the last book I got, I know, don't laugh at me, Janet. Okay, I got this for $5. It was marked down on sale for $5, so I could not resist. I haven't taken the tag off yet because I wanted y'all to see. It was $5. But it's Wonders of the World. And I kind of, I bought it not really overthinking it, because I thought, oh my gosh, I can use all these bits in collage. Just the parts to build. I can use them in collage. But then I saw the Sydney Opera House. And I'm going to have to send it to Janet. I don't know if she'd want it. Janet, if you don't want it, maybe, I don't know. They're models to build. 5 of them. So you can build the Colosseum, the Eiffel Tower, the Sydney Opera House. I'm not sure what these are. No, that's not the Seattle. Space Needle. Anyway, I haven't read them. But what they are is they're models. Let's look at here. We'll go start at the beginning. I just flipped to the back when I bought the book for $5. I'm going to build the world. Yes, Eileen. Okay, so we have the Coliseum, the Eiffel Tower, Sydney Opera House, CN Tower, and the One World Trade Center, the new Trade Center. Tower in Toronto. Okay, thanks, Jean. My Canadians, yeah, Canadian Tower. Okay, so anyway, and it has the intro. She has all the pictures, talks about each one. Wait, y'all haven't got to. Wait for it. Wait for it. So it has a little history of each. It has the dimensions, the heights, the years built, the width, the area. It's got all of them. It's got all the information about it and some photographs, right, of each one. And then it shows you how to build. It's got the instructions. So let me get over to the first one here. I think it's the first, yeah. So then it gives you the instructions on how to build it. So what you do is they're all punch outs. You punch out the pieces. And see, I bought it because I wanted to just use the pieces in collage, not as building it. I know I'm bad, aren't I terrible? I don't want to build the models. I want to just use, and see, it's got all the, they're all numbered. It doesn't look complicated at all, really. I say that till we get to the Sydney Opera House. But, yeah, so it's got all the tabs and flaps and everything. And so I thought these would be cool collage pieces. Right? Can't you just see these in collage? No. Right? So anyway, that is, and then here's the instructions on how to build it. All the parts, pieces. And then you build the world, as Eileen was saying. The Eiffel Tower. And here's the thing, guys. One of the reasons I would not build these really is because I have no place to put these. If I built them, what am I going to do with them? You'd use it for collage too, Norma? Yeah. If I built them, I have no place to put. I don't like tchotchkes. I don't like things sitting around. You wouldn't know that by my art space, but the rest of my house, I don't have things sitting around. Any spare room, any spare space I have is books. I don't have a lot of stuff. I have one cabinet in the living room, and yeah, I don't have place for any of this. But I thought that the pieces were so cool. So let's get my light a little up. There we go. Okay, so the Sydney Opera House. Janet, you want to build that? I'll send you the pieces to build it, Janet. Here's all the parts and how to build it. I don't know. I might attempt one. I could always build it. I could always build it and then just deconstruct it, right? Just take it back apart and then use it in collage. Yeah, and then take them apart for the collage, yeah. So anyway, I thought it was very cool. I don't know. Gene, would your nephew, would he build something? Would he build the Toronto Tower? Would your nephew do that, Gene? It doesn't look very, his dad could help him. It's not like, there's not like a gazillion pieces. They could be little tents for Oliver. I don't think either one of them would fit in these, and especially Oliver. Oliver is my big white snowball now. He's getting really big. Denise said, I showed a picture of them wrestling, and Denise went, oh my gosh, Oliver is chunky. She called him chunky. And then she sent me baby pictures too, a little video of them when they were babies. They were so tiny and cute. Let's see if I can, hang on. I don't know if it'll show up. We'll give it a shot here. Let me show you. Here's a picture of them when they were babies in a little box. Denise sent me baby pictures. See, I think it's going to flash out. I'll have to wait till I'm done here and then I'll show them to you because then I can adjust the lighting. They're so tiny. Here's a little, let me see if I can show this little video. I don't know if it'll work. This is Denise when she first got them. They're so tiny. See how little they are? Oh my gosh, they're huge now. Y'all seen them flopping up here on my desk. Um, you have photos of Opera House that I don't have to dust. Janet. Till would like it? Okay, Jean. Well, what I'll do is I'll cut out the pages of instruction, anything that has to do with it. I will send it to you, and the information, on the here. I'll go back here. I'll cut out the information, all the stuff here, and put it in an envelope and send it up to you, and your nephew could build it with his dad. I know. They are adorable, too. I showed y'all a picture of Hubster running around with one of those furry snake things, making him chase him. So, yeah, let's go back here and let's see here. I'll have to figure out which pages are which, but let's see. All right, so this is some of the Eiffel Tower here. That's the Colosseum. Here's the Eiffel Tower, parts of the Eiffel Tower. There's the base. See, it doesn't look that complicated. I mean, they're really not that complicated. But what's cool is they're back and front. So when you look at it, it's not like a one-sided model. Like, you won't just see, like, white on the inside of the Eiffel Tower. You know what I mean? So I'll figure it all out here, Jean, and send the tower to you, Jean. See, it doesn't look complicated, really, does it? I'm sure he could do it with his dad. Right? You know what, Jean? I ought to just send you the whole book. Even though I've already started punched out 2 things. I think I'm just going to send you the whole book for Till, Jean. Why not, right? We'll send this to Jean. Oh, I want my gold. I'll throw it in an envelope and send it book rate to you, Jean. And you can give it to Till. Because he, how old is he now? He would probably love doing all of these. Nah. I'll send it book rate or something, Jean. It's worth it to me to have a little kid love this. I mean, if you want me to send it directly to him, so you don't have to mail it, or if you're going to see them soon, then you can just give it to him. It's totally up to you. I'm going to send that to you, Jean. All right. Next, I think that might be it. Looking around. Oh, I was going to try to find that. Let me go get some coffee real quick, guys, and see if I can find that alphabet book I wanted to show you. I've shown it to y'all before, but it's been some years. Let me leave Andy here to keep y'all company for a minute. Stella's injured, but he will build himself. He builds Lego kits. Okay. Okay, Jean. Okay, I'll get it to you. Give it to him. However, you can give it to him for credit. Well, I already punched something out. I shouldn't have punched it out if I was going to send it to you to give it to him for a gift. But anyway, okay. Let me go run and get some coffee and look and see if I have that book on the shelf downstairs. I was thinking I brought it up here, but if y'all want to see some more lettering books or something, I will show you some more lettering books. Let me know. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. Hopefully, I can find that book on my shelves downstairs. I'll be back in a couple minutes, and I'll just leave Andy here for a minute. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to put my chocolate in the refrigerator. No, y'all can't come in. Can't come in. can't find it either downstairs or in the kids' room. So it's got to be up here. Got some juice. But I'm not seeing it. Anyway. Oh, wait. I think I saw it. Next to my James Christensen book. That's it. I've got some other kids' books in here. I've talked about showing y'all kids' books before. But anyway, the cover's off. Okay. Back. Okay, let me adjust my light now, because while I was gone. And hang on. That looks pretty good. It's not that good, but it's okay. Where do you get the different bits of fabric for the paper clips? Stars. I get them in Fat Quarters. You can get them at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, anywhere. And you can get, like Walmart has like little bundles of 3 or 4, maybe 5 different Fat Quarters of fabric for $2. Any place that sells fabric is you probably have a little, bundle, if you will, of fabric. You can get it anywhere. It's just plain old cotton fabric, stars. Nothing fancy. If anything else, find an old shirt you like or don't wear anymore and tear it up. Just strips. For the paper clip flags, yeah. Okay, so this is the book I was looking for. It was on my shelf here. It's called The Ultimate Alphabet. I've shown it before, but it is awesome. This is another one of those, okay, it got really flashed. Really, the sun really came out. Let me block my sun for a minute with my big black board. Because, yeah. So, the Ultimate Alphabet book came out, and I don't even remember how long I've had this thing. Came out why am I not seeing the copyright date? 1986. So this came out in 1986, and I got it, I think, 1986, and it came with this workbook. And at the time, maybe it came out in 87 because I was too late to send in the workbook, I think. Anyway, and it came with a workbook for you to check off everything you found. There are thousands. It's like the, what were we talking about earlier, where you find, the search books. But here's the difference. His are paintings. And you can follow him on Facebook. And you got a workbook to check off everything you found. And then you would send it in. I never, of course, didn't send it in. But this is how you could find everything, know what you're looking for. Plus, he mentions it in here. So I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit and show a little bit of this. And if there's any other books or anything y'all want to see or talk about, let me know. But this is an awesome, awesome book. I don't know if it's still, I'm sure maybe you can get it on Amazon. I haven't looked. But it is an awesome book, and he's an awesome artist. Looking is not the same as seeing. Y'all just have to sit back, get your juice, get your coffee. Y'all know I love to read to you. I won't read all this. I'll skip through some of it. Looking is not the same as seeing. We are all proficient at looking, but very poor at seeing. Now remember, this came out in 1986. Much of an artist's training is concerned with learning to see, or more correctly, with relearning to see. Children have the ability from a very young age, but inevitably the modern environment, the education system, and the modes of communication that it utilizes soon reduce this priceless faculty to the level of merely being able to look at things. Some rare people retrain this natural ability, but most of us have it educated out of us from our time at school onwards. It is only through the diligent training and after many years of perseverance that the potential artist is able to see once more. People who study such things calculate the average person in an art gallery will spend 6 seconds in front of each picture, and from my own observations, I am sure that that is true. Just 6 seconds. If we merely look at a painting, then I am surprised that it will hold our attention for this long. But if we see it, then we might be lost within it forever. This, then, the act of seeing, is what this book is all about. And it says for 4 years. He took him 4 years to do all these paintings. For the last 4 years, I've been on a journey. The place that I visited is not to be found in any atlas, but has proved to be unending, fascinating, and full of wonders, many of which were new to me and many which I delighted in rediscovering. This place is devoid of mountains, of valleys, deserts, and lakes. It's not divided by tropics and meridians, and no oceans lap at its shore. Yet we have each come to know the contours of this land in more intimate detail than the street outside our own front door. It is a continent which has been inhabited for centuries, and within whose well-defined borders can be found the whole universe. My journey has 20... Here comes Hubster in the garage, back with my car. My journey has 26 stops on the way where I paused to make a painting and tried to capture on canvas some of the spectacles that I found there. The name of this place in the English language and in the pages that follow are to be found the pictures that I brought back from me from this grand tour. I hope that as you study these paintings and retrace, and he goes on and on about, look, it's a couple pages, so I'll just leave it at that. But he shows his process from going from, and I might have to lighten this up. He goes through his whole process, and every painting has, and he tells you. All right, for instance, here's A. I have painted 300. Oh, and wait, what's the size of the paintings? Let me tell you all that if I can find that real quick. They're painted on canvas. He prepares them with 6 coats of gesso, sandpaper in each coat. Now remember, this is 1986 too. I'm trying to find the size. Because he says the size of the canvases. They're big. They're not tiny canvases. Okay, maybe I'll come across it here in a minute. A. I have painted 360 things beginning with the letter A in this picture. Try and spot an amputee, an athlete, an abbey, an apricot, an atlas, an artilleryman and his ammunition, an aardvark, and he names a few things. The Egyptian god Anubis, and so he names a few things, and then he says, and a well foreshortened and perfect ant. So anyway, he gives you a few hints, but like he said, there's 360 things. 360 things. All right, my focus went away. Hang on, guys. If I leave the autofocus on, I don't know if it'll stay for me. Hang on. I was going to try to get some close-ups for you, but... Let's see. Let me try to adjust the lighting there a little. Maybe a little contrast will help. So there's all kinds of things. Like you see obviously the big angel, but there's all kinds of, like there's like 5 flying fish. Okay, there's the clownfish, but there's other fish, and probably one of those has a Latin name with an A. I mean, it's very in depth. Very in depth. Look, there's the Australian flag right there. A for Australian. And look at all the little animals up here in the corner. I mean, it's so detailed. And he did, one for every letter of the alphabet. And like you said, it took him 4 years to do this. Now there's a couple of nudes, so I'm going to have to be careful not to, show anything on Ustream. And I say nudes, I mean it, statues, and things like that. And here's like B. Wander through this picture and attempt to find a big building built from lots of bees. And a boomerang, 538 bees. 538 bees in here. That's just in B. See all the little flags and all the animals, and like that's probably a boa constrictor. But some of it's very tiny, very detailed. I'm covering up a statue here. There's a baby with a bib. Bye, Janet. Go head on over to Hobby Lobby, Janet, and get that book. So C. Oh, and he also paints himself in every one. This is him right there. He paints himself at least once in every. He made himself his pan in here. Anyway, he is in every single picture too. You found the Brazil flag? Yeah. So anyway, I'm just going to take a peek to make sure there's no, statues or anything. Look at all the dinosaurs and, it's just, there's a donkey, a deer. Some things are really obvious. But like D, 253 things. E, 261. And again, he there's a anatomy of the muscles, and look, see, he painted himself in it. So yeah. F has 414. G 259. And it's all in the, look at the stone. H 275. See, he paints himself in there. Isn't that awesome though, guys? I 202. So anyway, the whole book, it's just got, I think he said there's 7,777 things to find. 7,777. And this one, I think this, it's also the cover here. This is one of like his Facebook page. Look for this if you want to find him. And this is him in his studio. And there's 810 things that start with P. Look at all those little mini paintings that he did. Like this is inside of his studio. Isn't this awesome, guys? Look at this one. S. 1,229 things that start with S. And of course there he is sitting there. It's like in a curiosity shop. 1,229 things that start with S. Like there's a snow owl. Of course the skeleton. Ship. Sails. See, that would count as ships, sails. There's Saturn, Isn't that awesome? Hey, Jean. Again, did you get knocked out? Here's T. And look, everything's like painted like green. Oh, just... Anyway, V, W, X, Y, and Z. And in Z he has, there are only 57 in Z. But anyway, the ultimate alphabet, again, I don't know if this is still available. And I don't know if that comes with the book anymore. I don't know. I bought it with the book and the workbook. And then again, we're I guess talking about kids books, and that's why I had all these together. Um, because I do have a little collection of kids books because of the art. Well, I mean, because kids too, but because of the art of them. But anyway, so kids books have awesome art and illustrations, and I can't even. I'm too zoomed. I mean, I can't zoom out anymore. But just so y'all can see some cool art. Look at this. Hey, Kaora, bye. Sorry I missed you. So anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed just a little. This was a famous poster in libraries. This is a poster that were in kids' libraries and everywhere. I mean, I don't even know how many kids' libraries I've seen this in. This poster. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed a little bit. Here's one of my bookmarks that I made for kids' books. Just a little laminated bookmark there. I hope y'all enjoyed seeing some books in my Norma Happy Mail. Here's the cover. See, I kept the cover, the dust jacket here. And then this one is a paperback by the same artist. But if y'all need inspiration or just cool art, go to your bookstore and head over to the children's department. Go over to the children's department. I'm telling you, you will find something to inspire you. Right? Did you find it, Pacola? Is it on Amazon? I'm afraid to ask how much it is. How much is the Ultimate Alphabet on Amazon, Pacola? Because I haven't looked for it. Like I said, my copy is from '86. 73 on Amazon. That's cheaper than I thought it would be. Is it the hardback? And I wonder if it has the book inside. Okay, guys. Well, I think I'm going to head out. I hope y'all enjoyed a little Friday impromptu. Hubster's home. He got my emissions and tag, or my emission sticker for the tags. And yeah. And yeah, I hope y'all. Oh, we're gonna do a giveaway. Oh, wait. I'm glad I saw this. Let's do our giveaway real quick. Okay, let's do our giveaway. I'm gonna give away one of these bracelets from Norma. One of these. So let me get my how it works. Wait till I type in go. When I type in go, and we'll see how long it takes. I mean, I don't have to sit here for the recording, but if you're watching the recording, thanks everybody for being here. I'm just going to give away one of these bracelets from. I got coffee on my sleeve there. One of these from Limo Norma. Love this. Okay, so when I type in go, put in a number between 1 and 100. Hang on, guys. Hang on. I'm going to do a giveaway. And then I'll go on to random.org here, and whoever's closest, one number only, whoever's closest without going over, I will send you one of Norma's little bracelets here. Let me find my random.org. Oh, I still have the Hobby Lobby coupon on my phone. Okay. All right, so I'll have that ready here in just a minute. Yeah, one number only. Thank you, Julie. Not yet. You have to wait till I type in go. Okay, there we go. That's all right. Everybody put it in now. I typed in go real quick. One number only. Okay, so I love how she puts them in these little bags. They're so cute. So thanks so much, Norma, for the awesome big happy mail sharing with us. So sweet. Alrighty. Then I gotta pick up my studio before I go anywhere. All right, get a number in before I say stop. I'm glad I saw it sitting there because I'd forgotten that I was going to do that. Get your number in because I'm going to type in stop and that will be the end. Okay, everybody get their number in. Let's see. All right, so we're going to go. Let me do the light adjustment since we're already done now here. Let's do right light. There we go. And I should show you my cat pictures while I'm here. Everybody wants to see cat pictures, right? All right, come on, right light. Autofocus, right light. Come on. Well, I think you can see it well enough. Maybe. Hang on, guys. Let me move it out of the way and come back. There we go. All right, so I'm going to bring up the box between 1 and 100. We're going to generate 54. 54. Whoever's closest to 54 without going over. You like cat pictures? Okay. So if y'all want to scroll back, I need 2 people to confirm who is closest to 54 without going over. And I'll send them one of Limo Norma's little bracelets in the little bag. In the little bag. So cute. Cat pictures while we're waiting. Okay, well, y'all, I want y'all to scroll. I want everybody to scroll so we can find the winner. And thanks, everybody, for being here. Hope you'll have a great weekend. You're welcome, Melody.